This news program is proud Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Governor raised concerns on the poor condition of Madang Airport. ADB-funded bridge in Markham opens. And NSL announced 13 billion Kina assets. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rama. Thank you for joining us. Governor for Madang, Ramsey Pariwa, has raised concerns on the poor condition of the Madang Airport Terminal and its deteriorating facilities due to delayed construction. The governor raised this concern to the Prime Minister during Parliament session today.
During question time in today's Parliament session, the Governor for Madang, Ramsey Pariwa, questioned Prime Minister James Marape on when will the delayed construction of Madang Airport Terminal commence.
Ina Prime Minister Committee of National Government lo yubla restart im kendes la airport ya construction blongem na complete when the minister sawo lo gemaus na kamugimo so askim lo mi olchem ina yubla committee national government fixim des la airport tu anir lo wanem kede paw you minister blongem.
The governor said Madang is one of the major towns in Papua New Guinea, yet it has not been prioritized by the government, especially under the Civil Aviation Development Investment Program, or CADIP.
This is a legal airport or working labia model blong and Molson Tari airport here. Legal. Madang Emno Legal District Molson Tari. And big la town. You know one kind of somebody more than Kebiang too. Aram. You like looking more you come go looking more possible as an apimia. You like looking more you come go looking more possible as an apimia.
In response, the Prime Minister said the construction was delayed because there was a default in contractor ability to complete the project.
So we could not. Governor instructed our central government as well as National Airport Corporation to establish the scope of work that we need to do, and I want to follow on from you. Madang is much bigger than Tari and other places. We want to give a terminal befitting of Madang. We've got tourism, we have fisheries, the PMI jet, we got mining there in Madang, so something that will come up truly to the satisfaction of Madang people and what Madang deserves. And I want to apologize to Madang people for what seems like a delay. It started when the contractor abandoned the job. And so we asked ADB and National Airport Corporation to find out what is the responsibility of the contractor before the national government gets fully inside to attend to.
Marape also gave an update on ongoing airport rehabilitation work in Kieta, Geni and Boram airports. The Prime Minister said apart from Madang, there are only 3 airports that are outstanding, and they are Kundiawa, Kerema and Daru airports. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Governor for Enga, Peter Ipetas, has called on the Minister for Works and Highways to look into the deteriorating section of the highway from Pogera to Wabek and all the way to Togoba Junction. Sir Ipetas says Enga hosts multi-billion Kina Pogera mine, and the state of the roads in the province have to complement that.
Raising a question without notice during Parliament session today, Governor for Enga, Sir Peter Ipetas, questioned Minister for Works and Highways, Peter Chamalili Jr., on government's plan for the highway starting from Togoba Junction to Wabek and to Pogera. Sir Peter said this section of the highway has significantly deteriorated and neglected.
Road long Togoba, Igolo Pogera. Emi luku se me mantla road in highway. Emi mi call him Enga highway. Na mi like ask him Minister, you direct him. Secretary below you, the team below you, make sure out him. You can upgrade him. This road from Togoba to Wabek, from Wabek to Pogera, need him upgrade.
And this was the response from Minister Chamalili Jr.
Some of our biggest challenges, long development below me inside Enga province and because of lawlessness. But me take note long asking below you, Sepita, and I would kindly ask that you put in one letter he come so that we can start the official enabling of the road that you've requested so that me come up official now. You me can ensure him that Pogera me sit down good inside long last meeting blo mipla one time department mipla I put him one pla big pla ting surround him all geta all resource areas blo yumi must got two pla road access.
Governor Ipatas concluded by thanking the government for other major development milestones in Enga, such as the Enga University and the new Enga General Hospital. However, he stressed that road network is fundamental to development and the state of Enga Highway cannot be ignored.
National government, he work la halbi Enga long, establishing Mausik, Blaimi, Natu University, which the people of Enga are very thankful for. But more importantly, the roads are very important for the country.
Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has officially opened the newly constructed Zumin Bridge in Makam district recently. The bridge is one of the 35 permanent dual-lane concrete bridges completed under the Asian Development Bank funded road project.
Speaking during the ribbon-cutting ceremony of Zumin Bridge in Morobe Province, Prime Minister James Marape described the Highlands Highway as the backbone of Papua New Guinea's economy. PM Marape said the government will continue to invest in roads, bridges, power, infrastructure and economic development. He added that Highlands Highway is estimated to support almost 80% of the country's economic activity, linking the resource-rich Highlands region to the port city of Lae and international markets. PM Marape acknowledged the original Highlands Highway restoration program, noting that it began under the previous government with 1 billion kina in funding supported by the Asian Development Bank, with Marape Rosso government stepping in, committing another 2 billion kina, bringing the total to 3 billion kina. The highway corridor from Lae to Mount Hagen is expected to operate with modern dual-lane bridges and improved road condition to ensure safe and efficient movement of goods and people to and from. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The 1st Royal Pacific Islands Regiment at Tarama Barracks in Port Moresby commemorated their 75th anniversary today with special display of parade and marching signifying the milestone journey of the regiment in Papua New Guinea.
Known as a military unit established in the World War II, the Pacific Highlands Regiment was formed to assist Allied forces in defending and liberating territories within the Pacific region. In the year 1944, the Australian Army officially established the regiment with a purpose to recruit and train indigenous soldiers from Papua New Guinea to fight alongside the Allied forces. Minister for Defense Dr. Billy Joseph, upon delivering the keynote address, took time to share the journey of the regiment.
The regiment traces its origin to 1951, when the Pacific Islands Regiment was re-established following the Second World War here at the Tarama Barracks, building upon the proud legacy of the Papuan and New Guinea infantry battalions, whose courage and endurance earned international respect.
At the time when the war ended in 1945, the regiment was disbanded in 1946.
From those early foundations, a disciplined and professional infantry brigade was built, a force drawn from the villages, the islands and mountains of Papua New Guinea. In 1963, a decision was taken to expand the regiment, and in 1965, the 2nd Battalion was raised at Moem Barracks in Wuwek.
The regiment was then re-established on 11th of March 1951 by the Australian Army as part of a plan to develop local defense force in the territory of Papua New Guinea.
But today, is not only about marking the passage of time. It is about recognizing the vital role that the Royal Pacific Islands Regiment has played in safeguarding the sovereignty, security, and stability of Papua New Guinea and our region in which we live.
In 1975, when the country became independent, the regiment became the core combat force of Papua New Guinea Defence Force.
Talent, order, arms!
The regiment is now being referred to as the main infantry component of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force and as its battalions, primarily based at the Taurama Barracks.
It is a great honor for me as the Minister for Defence to stand here today as the reviewing officer on this occasion of the 75th anniversary of the Royal Pacific Island Regiment. 75 years is a significant milestone.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Defense Minister, Dr. Billy Joseph, today acknowledged the veterans of the Royal Pacific Islands Regiment, recognizing them for their commitment to the force.
Captain Paul Mamo.
The anniversary today brought together veterans of the military, defense partners, and the surrounding community. As they witnessed the special parade and marching performed by the officers of the Pacific Highlands Regiment, the musical band was played through the beats of drums and musical instruments, gave a uniform rhythm, lighting up the whole with the spirit of the battalion. Deputy Chief of the Defence Force, Brigadier General Opa Larry, joined the ceremony along with the Defence Minister, Dr. Billy Joseph. The Defence Minister acknowledged past members that proudly laid the foundation of the regiment.
Today we are here to honor the veterans who built this proud legacy. To the veterans of the Pacific Islands Regiment, I offer you the gratitude of the government and the people of this beautiful country, Papua New Guinea.
He expressed the government's respect and appreciation of the regiment, noting they have fully served in operations rolled out.
The soldiers of the Pacific Islands Regiment have stood at the forefront of national service. A stronger and more capable defense force for Papua New Guinea and the announcement of the establishment of a 3rd battalion in Hela province is part of the government's commitment to expand the regiment.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum.
Beef stiff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of good pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots. Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains,
Traditions pass generation to generation.
the sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Toks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game. Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Number One Super Limited has announced a strong 2025 financial results with assets worth 13 billion kina as of December 2025. NSL Board Chairman Richard Sinamoy says this is a remarkable result despite the challenging economy.
Number One Super Limited has announced strong financial results for the year 2025, with the fund's current net asset value now totaling 13 billion kina, reflecting continued growth despite a challenging global and domestic economic environment. The results were approved by the Number One Super Trustee Board and released yesterday to members and stakeholders. Chairman of Number One Super, Richard Sinamoy, said the fund remained focused on its core responsibility of protecting and growing the retirement savings of its members despite ongoing economic pressures, including global inflation, geopolitical tensions, and local business challenges. NSL announced an annual interest crediting rate of 12%, up from 10.5% in 2024. The membership increased by 4.1% to over 245,000 members, with more than 9,600 new members joining during 2025. During 2025, 5.6 billion kina was invested in treasury bills supporting the government's fiscal program. 9.7 billion kina remained invested within Papua New Guinea's domestic economy. 3.3 billion kina was invested offshore to diversify risk and strengthen returns. The fund also paid 88 million kina in taxes and 3.3 million kina in regulatory levies. 958 million kina flowed directly into the economy through member benefit, payments and operations. Mr. Sinamoy concluded that these contributions demonstrate the fund's role not only as one of PNG's largest institutional investors, but also as a key partner in supporting economic stability and growth. Pakatamboa National EMTV News.
The Permanent Parliamentary Committee for Gender Equality and Women Empowerment and the Minister for Community Development and Religion have launched the GBV strategy plan for 2026 to 2035 today.
With much discussions done during the Parliament sitting today on gender-based violence against women, this month March is recognized annually as the Women's History Month, a time to celebrate women and girls, to recognize the contribution of women and reflect on the progress made and the work that still lies ahead. NCD Governor and Chairman for the Permanent Parliamentary Committee for Gender Equality and Women Empowerment, Powes Pakop, said this strategy is a roadmap to stop gender-based violence.
A roadmap, and it's a clear strategy what needs to be done so that we can degrade or hopefully eliminate the scourge of gender-based violence so that women and girls, they can contribute fully to the progress of our people and our nation.
Minister for Community Development and Religion, Jason Peters, said this is an achievement and he looks forward to work with committee and the development partners.
Achievement for me personally to growing in an experience coming from the home that I see violence growing up in, and to see that my daughters and the future of our daughters in our great nation would be more safer with the strategy now in place. And I'd like to congratulate the committee and everyone here and the development partners for your support in achieving these achievements.
Prime Minister James Marape acknowledged the committee and the development partners for GBV strategy. He said the country is not secured and safe if women and girls are not provided safety within their homes and communities.
Our country will be prosperous if our mothers and daughters are safe and secure in her home, in her society, and in her country.
This strategy is a 10-year plan that will guide national efforts over the next decades to eradicate GBV in the country. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National Censorship Board saw its new board members officially sworn in today at Lamana Hotel in Port Moresby. The National Censorship Board aims to protect people, especially the young generation, from harmful material, and promote traditional and Christian values.
Marking an important milestone since the previous board term expired in 2022, the event saw 8 out of 12 new board members representing different sectors sworn in today under a 3-year term contract with the Office of the National Censorship Board. Each of the board members, including the Chief Censor Jim Abani, formally recited and signed their oaths of office officiated by legal officer Kennedy Oiboito. The Chief Censor Jim Abani highlighted the reasons for a prolonged delay in putting the board in place.
Trying to put the board, it was a challenging and a mammoth task for us because of the representatives of each board member are from the different sectors. And we need to meet the requirements of the appointment of the leaders under RSA Act, appointment for certain officers.
The appointment of the new board took place on the 5th of November 2025, followed by a gazettal notice approved by the National Executive Council. Abani congratulated the board members, noting the swearing-in will remind them of their roles.
The appointment took place last year, 5th of November 2025, and you all receive your gazetted notices, which was endorsed and appointed by the National Executive Council. And that is the last process that we need.
He added that the new board members will bring fresh perspective and direct progress of the work of censorship in PNG.
It's very vital. You are there to ensure policy, decisions and directions are given to censorship office to implement the directions.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Chief Censor Jim Abani says the Office of Censorship Board is in the process of shifting to adapt with evolving technology with more focus on information and content classification.
Speaking during the swearing-in of board members, the Chief Censor Jim Abani said the Office of the National Censorship Board continues to carry out its responsibilities by enforcing the country's censorship laws while adjusting its operations to adapt with technological advancement.
We have seen the effects of technology advancement in this cyber world that we are living. And we have started some work already.
Abani said the organization will maintain traditional but will adapt with the evolving technology. He encouraged the board members to work together to ensure services are provided to the future generations by upholding traditional Christian and moral values.
To adapt the technological changes that are happening. We cannot continue to censor, but our main role is to classify the films and publications, any information that comes in within the information.
Meanwhile, the newly sworn-in chairperson of the Censorship Board, Karen Highway, thanked the Censorship Office, the national government, and the National Executive Council for their appointing the new board members. She said moving forward, the board needs issues such as social media bullying and defamation, which is becoming a growing concern in the digital space.
If you sit on my Facebook today, yeah, what do you see? Defamatory statements, hate statements, young children from just sitting in the rural places on their Facebook can really defame and degrade the governors. Is that a good learning for them now?
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The board of Kumul Petroleum Holdings Limited recently toured the cancer service unit at Enga Memorial Hospital, where the company has invested over 20 million kina to improve cancer treatment services.
Between 2020 and 2025, after a triple agreement with the Morobe Provincial Health Authority and Enga Memorial Hospital, KPHL supported the re-establishment of the radiotherapy and brachytherapy units at the hospital. Funding support enabled engagement of a resident oncologist, training of radiotherapists, and procurement of equipment, including the cobalt-60 radioactive source, that enabled the resumption of radiotherapy treatment in Papua New Guinea. Kumul Petroleum Chairman Gerea Aopi said the visit provided the board with an opportunity to see the facilities that have been equipped through the company's support. He noted that cancer remains a major health challenge in Papua New Guinea. Mr. Aopi emphasized that many families across the country are impacted by cancer. Supporting initiatives that help improve access to diagnosis and treatment of cancer reflects KPHL's broader development role as a national company. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
A delegation from the Office of the Governor and Morobe Provincial Government with staff from Morobe Provincial Administration recently visited several key agriculture and livestock establishments in Huon Gulf District as part of the efforts to advance the province's agricultural transformation agenda under the Move Morobe Up plan. The first visit was to the National Department of Agriculture and Livestock Regional Office and Resource Center at Erap, where officers are currently undertaking crop trials, demonstration farming, and farmer training programs. The facility supports agricultural extension, research, and farmer capacity building to increase production and improve farming practices across Morobe Province. The MPG team then visited the stock feed processing factory at Rumion, a growing private sector investment, supporting livestock production in the province and also supplying meat to markets in Morobe Province and other parts of Papua New Guinea. The visit concluded at Wawin Farm, a facility owned by the Morobe Provincial Government. Officials emphasized that Morobe Province has significant potential to expand its agriculture sector, downstream processing industries, and manufacturing activities to ensure greater income opportunities and sustainable livelihoods for the people of Morobe. Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.23 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2247, $0.3122 Australian dollars, and 1.1856 euro, 35.27 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed higher. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise. And by you like it.
Why? Bakit ba pa si Arya?
Auntie, come ka goksim. David Loran. You passed it. Sparks, it's in me.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The chairman of the Teaching Service Commission, Mike Ugaya, has announced a final deadline of April 30th for all teachers across Papua New Guinea to submit their audit documents. This national exercise aims to clean up the payroll and ensure every teacher in the classroom is genuine and qualified. TSC gave teachers over a year to submit audit forms. However, 150 teachers from National Capital District were suspended for failing to comply. Verification through the Measurement Services Division has also confirmed that many submitted certificates were fabricated or not genuine. He further said teachers who fall in this category are advised to front up at the Commission and clear their names between now and April 30th. The Commission is now moving beyond elementary to audit all sectors of the teaching service nationwide. The chairman clarified that the audit is not merely a judgment day. Instead, it is a tool to identify qualification gaps and help teachers upskill. TSC is transitioning toward a diploma level minimum requirement for early childhood education to diplomas. Mr. Ugaya said this information helps them determine correct salary levels and ensures the teachers are supported as they move toward retirement. Now moving to overseas news. President Donald Trump says U.S. forces have struck Iranian boats attempting to place naval mines.
Now, the post came just minutes after another in which the president warned Iran against mining the Strait of Hormuz, but claimed the US had no reports of them doing so. And earlier this morning, the White House was forced to clarify a now deleted post by the US Energy Secretary.
Explain why the Energy Secretary posted and then appeared to have deleted a post on X saying that the U.S. Navy escorted an oil tanker through the Strait of Hormuz?
Yes, I was made aware of this post. I haven't had a chance to talk to the Energy Secretary about it directly. However, I know the post was taken down pretty quickly, and I can confirm that the U.S. Navy has not escorted a tanker or a vessel at this time, though, of course, that's an option the president has said he will absolutely utilize if and when necessary at the appropriate time.
Meanwhile, Tehran has experienced another night of intense bombing. More explosions are being heard this morning after the US Defence Secretary said today would be the most intense day of strikes. Iran's UN envoy says more than 1,300 civilians have been killed in the US and Israeli attacks, which he says have targeted almost 10,000 civilian sites across the country.
Their intention is clear: to terrorize civilians, massacre innocent people, and cause maximum destruction and suffering. The world is witnessing how a rogue and irresponsible state, together with an illegitimate regime, is targeting the Iranian schools, hospitals, residential building infrastructure, sports hall, and relief facilities. These attacks have already claimed the lives of hundreds of innocent civilians, including women and children.
Israel, which is now engaged in conflicts with both Iran and Hezbollah in Lebanon, which will hold a cabinet meeting to boost its war budget.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his finance minister have confirmed the special budget of around $16 billion. The Israeli government says it's expecting the conflict to last several weeks.
Passing the budget immediately will allow us, God willing, to win the war, provide good service to the citizens of Israel in many areas, establish a new regional order in the Middle East, with the State of Israel in its centre, as a regional and global power, and elevate the State of Israel to a path of accelerated growth, development, and prosperity in the coming years.
These are pictures just in from Beirut, where heavy bombardment is taking place. It's almost 1 a.m. local time. There are fears the war is triggering a major humanitarian crisis in Lebanon as Israel pushes its offensive deeper into its northern neighbour.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
40 years ago, Datek PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Datek PNG.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Why, semakin bapak si Arya.
Auntie, bangka goksim. David Loran. You think you passed it? Spots, it's in me.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The ever-reliable PNG Hunters fullback Sandy Wabo will be making his 5th club appearance for when they host winner Manly Seagulls this Sunday. Looking back to the journey, Wabo credited his family, community, teammates for this milestone.
First call into the Hunters preseason camp in 2022 but failed to make the final team. It was an emotional experience in Wabo's career. However, that did not stop him, instead boosted his performances with Leyte Tigers in the Papua New Guinea National Rugby League competition, eventually earning his spot and made his Hunters debut in 2023.
First time I come inside, lo make squad, I'm 2023. Coach lo just train hard every day, turn up with positive mindset, attitude right, and energy, and just make him final squad and then make first 17 for round 1 for 2023.
Wabo says coming this far in his rugby league career is because of the support he received from his families, 6 Mile community in Port Moresby, local team and the Hunters. He says through the journey he faced a lot of challenges on and off the field. However, being positive and focused is key.
Some of the challenges, sometimes me knock some game, sometimes injury been paining me, sometimes family issue, family problem, backlog community when me come them, planting something, but me still focus career blow me because
Wabo was the K92 Mining Club Man of the Match player in round 1 and is looking to building on from that this weekend and through the Host Plus Cup season 2026. Charlie Dumave, Trukai Sports.
PNG Hunters center Benji Cortez made his Host Plus Cup season return last weekend following an ACL injury sustained in season 2025. Despite the round 1 result, Cortez is all pumped up and ready for this weekend's match.
Hunters will host the winning Manly Seagulls this weekend at the National Football Stadium in Port Moresby, and Benji Cott is ready to give his all. Cott says it has been a challenging journey recovering from anterior cruciate ligament injury or ACL.
It's been a tough year for me. Been out of the season last year, doing my rehab, and last week was my first game. It feels really good to be back with the boys.
He says he is now ready to get back on the pitch despite their round 1 defeat against Central Queensland Capras.
Last week was a bit tough game, especially when PNG boys with the other opposition team. It's always been tough, so we lost the game, but coming down some little. So this week we're looking forward to work on that and take each day at a time to building into the weekend game.
Cott is one of the experienced players in the current Hunter squad. He was shifted from second rower to center and is confident to lead the team. Cott says there are a couple of new players in the team and therefore senior players will have to lead.
I've been with the club for a while. I'll be showing a good example leading the boys. Yeah.
Hunters head coach Paul Aiton has retained the round 1 team for this weekend with the inclusion of Bruce Bawase and Jordan Steven to make their first appearances. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja na? Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Announcing the Discover School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout rice, and by you like it.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Boy, semakin bapak si Arya.
Auntie, come back with you. David Loran. You passed it. Sparks.
It's in me.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game. Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your #1 to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Get right with Roots.
You're watching Guys Sports. The newly sworn-in chairman of East Sepik Rugby League Board and his fellow members have announced plans to revive Sepik Pride franchise back into Papua New Guinea Premier Rugby League competition.
That part you can say like from your own.
Speaking to the interview after the board swearing-in ceremony, the new East Sepik Provincial Rugby League Board highlighted their vision.
We got other things to worry. We have our business, our family.
Chairman of the East Sepik Provincial Rugby League Board, John Simon, shared his take on this new role.
All Sepiks, former Rugby League administrators, the current administrators, others who have ideas and views and thoughts that they want to contribute to make the Rugby League in Sepik become another major code in the country and as sports. They should all participate and we should all work as a team.
He explained the requirements set by the PNG Rugby Football League for teams seeking admission. He said establishing the board was the first step in meeting the requirements.
To participate in the Diesel Cup. But it is one of the prerequisites that we need to meet, is getting this board done, do the little things, do the nitty-gritties right, and you'll get up there. So we are doing this, exactly this. So here we are, the first step.
The chairman, John Simon, along with deputy chairman, secretary, and treasurer, have noted that the role is voluntary. The board extended its invite to people who share the same passion to restore Sepik Pride team in the national competition to work together.
And that's my dream. I wanted to see that we create a pathway for younger Sepiks to come for the next generation, for the next life, their life to live on. So it's all about creating a pathway for our young generations of this country, and especially back in our 2 Sepik provinces. So this is all about creating a pathway for the young people who missed out in other opportunities.
The board also outlined their plans for their next meeting, where it will take place at WeWork. To set out pathways, for Civic Pride franchise and development programs for players. Isabella Narpal, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hoy, semakin bapak seharian.
Auntie, bangka goksim. David Loran. You think you passed it? Sparks, it's in me.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Most companies are paying well above that in the formal economy, but we also have a number of enterprises that are just continued to bypass.
Watch In Focus every Monday nights at 7 p.m. Our weekly current affairs talk show which presents comprehensive discussions and insights on critical issues facing Papua New Guinea and the wider region. We engage with decision makers and experts in numerous sectors, including politics, business, economics, technology, law and order, education, health and social issues amongst others, as well as PNG icons and influential figures, keeping you well informed right here on your #1 to watch EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby partly cloudy to mostly fine. Popondetta, showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momase region, Lae City, becoming cloudy with few rain showers tonight and possible thunderstorm. Vanimo, cloudy with few showers. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy at times with few showers. Buka, cloudy periods with some rain shower with possible thunderstorms. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, becoming cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, becoming cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 11th of March, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.